In 1996, life for Gertrude and her students at Kinsale Primary School followed a quiet rhythm. The school sat near the Amersgat estuary, a vibrant anchor for the surrounding village. But that rhythm was about to break. Kinsale Primary would soon become the first school on the island of Montserrat directly affected by the awakening of the Soufrière Hills Volcano. The eruption did not arrive as a singular event with a clear before and after. It was the beginning of a prolonged crisis. The immediate proximity of the active volcano cast a physical and psychological shadow over daily life. Ordinary routines, shopping, commuting, and school now took place against a backdrop of constant visible threat. Uncertainty became the baseline. Sudden ashfalls coated the streets, and tremors shook the classrooms. The crisis stretched over months, turning disruption into a permanent state for students and their families. Eventually, the geography of the village itself surrendered. The estuary was choked with debris, and structures like Kinsale Primary were swallowed whole, buried up to their roofs in thick gray ash. Across the broader town, entire neighborhoods were erased. Familiar landmarks, homes, and gathering spaces disappeared beneath the monochrome blanket of the pyroclastic flows. The pupils were living through a complex trauma situation. Because the volcanic activity was ongoing, they faced prolonged exposure to a crisis that repeatedly disrupted their homes, their school, and their community life. Amidst this external chaos, the teachers at Kinsale Primary sought a way to offer their students a measure of stability. So they introduced dedicated creative writing sessions. The pedagogical approach was deliberate. Educators avoided asking the pupils to recount specific terrifying moments. The goal was to establish an emotionally safe space, shielded from the unpredictability outside. At the core of these sessions was student choice. No child was handed a prescribed theme or told how they should react to the crisis. When given this freedom, many students focused on the immediate physical realities of their environment. They wrote about the grit of ash in the air and the unsettling rumble of the ground beneath their feet. Others explored the quiet social fractures caused by the eruption. They documented canceled plans, family decisions, and the disorienting reality of sudden evacuations. While the landscape outside was rapidly slipping away, the blank page offered a bounded, controllable world. Here, the students dictated the terms. Every emotion poured onto those pages was treated as valid. Teachers established a strict rule. There were no wrong feelings, and every genuine response was respected. The children were also granted total freedom of form. Many turned to poetry, utilizing its structure and rhythm to give shape to experiences that felt entirely overwhelming. Some crafted riddle and imagined dialogues. Inventing conversations allowed the pupils to process profound anxiety with a degree of emotional distance, without requiring a direct factual account of everything they had lost. By granting them complete agency over their stories, the teachers helped these children take private, paralyzing fears and forge them into manageable, shared language. The physical result of those classroom hours survives today in the form of 2 original Kinsale Primary poetry notebooks. These notebooks serve as a primary historical archive of the eruption. They capture the psychological toll of the disaster through the specific observations and feelings of the children who lived it. This map charts migration paths outward from Montserrat. Many families permanently evacuated, fracturing the island community. Looking at this primary line to the United Kingdom, we see the vast distance traveled. Today, these poems function as a historical bridge, connecting those thousands of miles away. This international link is personified by individuals like Terrez Thomas. Her efforts to share these notebooks connect the original writing sessions at Kinsale to the modern diaspora as part of the Montserrat United Kingdom story. By 2026, educators like Gertrude continue to champion the importance of these early classroom records. The physical structure of Kinsale Primary, sitting at the Amersgat estuary, is gone, buried entirely beneath the earth. The natural environment was destroyed, but the precise observations, fears, and agency of the children who lived through it remain intact. The volcano changed the landscape, but writing ensured the voices survived.